is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 205, and we're recording on September 26, 2022. I'm Doug, and joining me today, we got Warren.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Anita.
Hello.
Woo. As a quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, and join the SojuTalk Discord and be a part of the nation. Links are in the YouTube description. Boom. All right. We're like really late with this recording. We met up like an hour ago to record this podcast. We got very reminiscent about our times in college together. We dug up some things out of the closet maybe we shouldn't have. It's got me in a mood now. I'm feeling a funk right now.
We had a very long warm-up talk, and we started talking about like drama from college.
Oh my god, dude! When you rip out the drama from back in the day, now that you have some retrospect and you're older, things get you a little ticked off. They get you excited. A lot of like, why did I do that? Or how did they think that comes out? Oh, I'm in a mood now.
Okay,
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready.
We're in a very hype mood for today. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I might not be hyped for some of these releases though. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we're covering 3 songs this week. Crush featuring JHope with Rush Hour. We got Lapillus with Gratata. And we have ADORA with Magical Symphony. We're going to start with Crush featuring JHope, Rush Hour. This came out on Thursday, the 22nd. He's now under P Nation, debuted 2012. His last 3 songs were Let Me Go, Ohio, and Mayday. He has 1 music show in, but for an artist like Crush, it doesn't really matter all that much because I wouldn't consider him traditional K-pop.
Right.
We've covered Crush a little bit once in a while, especially on weeks where there's not too much going on, but you know, he is the headliner this week, right? Yeah. Clearly the biggest act we're covering.
Yeah.
This song, it's like, this man went to the military, right?
Right.
Something got unhinged in this man. And now he's come with the fire.
He got funky.
I've seen his promotion. I saw this clip of him on Wendy's radio show. We're in the middle of the you know how they sing the song when you make a guest appearance? He starts going nuts. He starts dancing. The headphones fall off. He just keeps going. Something has been unhinged in this man.
He went on Wendy's radio show?
Yes.
We remember who he's dating, yes?
Yeah, he's dating Joy.
Yes.
So he goes on Wendy's radio show and he's acting a fool, and it's fantastic.
Okay, I mean, in his defense, he's always been a bit of a fool.
I saw him on Do Re Mi Market as well, acting a fool, 100%.
I saw him on Youngji's YouTube show, and he was acting a fool.
Something has happened to this man. And whatever happened, I'm liking it. This song is a really good song. Oh, no, this is a top 10 to 15 song of the year, I'm gonna say. I don't know what we were gonna get going into this one, because you know I seen Crush do ballads with Taeyeon before, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We had some kind of more weird song. That Ohio, was it the Ohio song? One of them was about COVID. And being stuck inside.
That's
Mayday?
That's the one with Joy. Mayday.
It's the one with Joy? Yeah. That song was kind of out there. This is like some pure funk. We got good rapping. We got a good cameo. This is a good package overall. Right?
Crush is one of those people that is not afraid to like take influences from like popular American R&B, pop music. Mayday in particular felt very, very Pink Sweatshirts, which she collabed with at one point, so that kind of makes sense. But at the same time, when you have a Crush song, it always feels like a Crush song. This one as well. I'm hearing very, very clear influences from people like Silk Sonic, right? And a little bit of Tyler, the Creator, in the intro.
Yep.
But I'm also definitely hearing that Crushness, especially as you get into like the bridge after the second chorus, like. When the melody goes ba 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 ba, that's like a very Crush thing to do, and it works out so well. Where you end up with a situation where this man, Shin-Hyosop, this guy, man, he is crushing everything he does. Look at the lad. Why he's very versatile. This is how you define versatility. The man can let the man do whatever he wants.
Let the man work.
Okay, yeah, that sounds very weird.
Hey, it's only weird if you think it's weird. Overall, good song. Anita, what do you think about this one?
No, I really, really liked it. And I was actually surprised when it ended because it's actually quite short, right?
Yep.
Less than 3 minutes. And, but it does it so, like, it's very complete. Like, it felt like a storyline specifically with the set, very musical-ish, I guess, with the dancers and the lighting.
Like a very grimy version of La La Land.
Yeah, something like that.
of course.
And I feel like what I really liked in talking about how he has a lot of different skills, right? And he does them so well. I thought the dance was a lot of the
Who knew he
highlight.
had these type of moves?
Yeah, I feel like
Show me your moves.
I knew that he could keep up, but I guess they really highlighted it very well in the chorus.
Well, back when he first debuted, like he kept on mentioning that he didn't want to dance. He didn't want to dance, and JHope Dynamic Duo was like, hey,
Yeah.
"You should dance for your debut." So he danced,
did a
and he
little
always
bit.
regretted it in his life, but apparently not, because he's back at doing it, and he's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it felt natural. Like it didn't feel like forced. Same thing with his voice for this track. I feel like it really suit his tone. Like the ad-libbing, like everything was really nice. Yeah, like it just flowed really well. Like all of the elements just fit.
I do want to talk about his voice, because it's not the typical Crush voice that you hear on like more of the PB pop R&B tracks or ballad tracks that you hear.
No, it's a
especially from
little
Crush. Right, it's a
rougher.
lot more husky, and he's like,
Yeah.
it feels like he's, it feels like he's like dragging his voice out of like a little box, but in a good way. I don't know if the analogy makes sense, but you kind of get the idea, right? I did go watch the Dingo Freestyle live for this video, or sorry, for the song, and his voice is a lot more normal over there.
Oh, I like the craziness. The
Right.
chaoticness.
So I do want to watch out for some of his future lives, or if he has other songs in this direction, how he performs there, because I know he is very much so out of his own comfort zone with this kind of track. Because I mean, yes, he's been doing R&B music. Yes, he's been doing pop music. Yes, he's been doing hip hop music. But like a straight funk, almost soul, neo soul track, he's
yep.
right. He hasn't done this, I'd say, almost never at this point. So I do feel like he's very much out of his comfort zone there. But even with all that considered, I think it's a very convincing performance from the lad. Very, especially with the songwriting parts. So we also have to put that in mind. Like, he's written all this. I think he's written the song, right? I'm not making that up. Let me double check that.
I don't know.
I think he's usually credited in his songs.
He is the main producer in the arrangement, lyrics from Crush, JHope, and Penomeko. What do you know?
Penomeko. Okay.
Hey, speaking of JHope, this is a good featuring.
I
This-
loved it.
it was
I thought
good.
it was great.
Good.
He fit this vibe perfectly. I even like the vocal embellishments he did at certain points in his rap. I thought it worked well. I think he could have risked it where it could have not fit, like with a like I don't know how he said his words in a funky way, and sometimes when you do that it comes off corny or cheesy, but I think it fitted really well. It was a home run of a featuring on this.
Right. The song does have like a bit of a campiness to it.
Yep.
And I feel like JHope was like the perfect choice in that aspect. Or maybe it was the other way around, where Crush and JHope wanted to do a song together, and this is the outcome of that. In which case, good job from JHope and good job from Crush as well.
I also really liked there's a part in J-Hope's verse where he's like, he's rapping and he's also doing the dance, like a step sequence. I thought that was perfect. I loved how like the camera moved with the group of dancers and him in the middle. I thought that was great. I love that part of the
This is
feature.
a great music video too.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
They got a ton of backup dancers. Even just the theme in like Crush Hour, I think that's so smart. Honestly, like it's a bit punny, but like I think it's good. And then it has like it seems like he's trying to do like a New York vibe, right? Because there's a New York taxi in
that's what I
here.
got.
Yeah.
He's almost stopping in front of a bodega. It looks like at a certain point.
This is very East Coasty, if anything.
Yeah, no, I'm down with this. This
Yeah.
was an experience. I didn't think this would be this good, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Thoroughly impressed.
Same. I'm hoping we get an album from this guy soon, right? He's
Yep.
has
Yes.
obviously been working on music. A single is great, but Crush is one of those artists that really crushes it on a
Yo.
whether that be an EP or an album, and it's obviously been a while.
Yeah.
With her kind of counts, but like, you know, like that, I'm not really including that because that was more of a collab album rather than a, you know, album itself. So it's been a hot minute.
This is definitely one you gotta listen to though, for sure.
100%.
Recommend.
All right. Second song, Lapillus with Gratata. I don't know why we got so many gratatas, like tatatas all the time these days, but they are from MLD Entertainment. Debuted this year, and their last song was Hit Ya. Oh, okay. This track. If I had to summarize my views on this song, right?
Yeah.
It would be that the decision making of MLD continues to make no sense to me, considering the talent of the kids they have in this group.
Okay.
Okay.
They keep. Okay, I think this one's better than Hitcha. I was not a fan of Hitcha. My
I
hip
agree
was,
with that,
My
yeah.
hip was not shaking like a wagon to Hitcha. You know?
What an
Like-
unfortunate line.
Oh man.
This one is like they're trying to do girl crush, right? They're trying to do this aggressive style. Something about it, it's just not good. It's just not good. Like it's like when you order a cheese platter at a restaurant and it comes out and it's way too stanky, and you're like, oh my god, I don't think I wanted this.
It's like you ordered cheese platter and you got a plate full of tofu, maybe?
Oh.
Oh, they got the wrong dish.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. To summarize my perspective on this, I'm not convinced as to why I would be listening to this over Blackpink or Everglow. You know, that kind of thing. Because it's, you know, trap, Moombathon, sure, go for it. It's one of the staples of K-pop at this point. But I don't particularly find their rap to be enjoyable. I don't particularly think the song is well made. It's, you know, give me one good reason, MLD. One good reason, other than I'm already a fan of people like Shauna in the group.
Maybe I'm getting old, but it felt like a 13 to 14-year-old was just yelling at me. Like, I don't know, like
I'm gonna shoot you. Yo!
it's just like I don't know, and I feel like the kids in this group are good, right? They got good vocalists. We got Shauna. We like Shauna. We got I think her name is Shanti. I don't know
Yes,
exactly how to
yeah.
pronounce that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
the girl who's like Argentinian Filipino, right? Yeah,
Okay.
she's also really good, but there's just something about the song decisions by MLD which I just can't comprehend.
Yes. Also, I wanted to point out, I don't know, because somebody mentioned Blackpink, right? There's so the basic beat, right? Like the melody that's in the background of the track, it reminded me of the pre-chorus of Pink Venom. It's very,
Oh.
it's not like exactly the same thing, but it's like a very similar like instrumentation or like
Could you make the
kind
noise
of-
with your mouth? I can't play the song.
No.
Right now.
No.
I don't remember what you're referring to. I need this
It's
for the
like-
conversation, Anita.
It's like how do I describe? It's like trying to imitate a wind instrument, right? But it's very much electronic. So
I don't know what you're referring to.
but it definitely makes sense with your comment as well, because that is kind of like the vibe that they're trying to emulate in a way, right? Like this girl crush, hard hitting like performance, right? But I don't feel like it's quite unique.
I mean, that's the issue. It feels like
That's the
there's
issue.
a couple stereotypes about this kind of concept, and we're leaning very hard into all of them. Like, look at the song.
Yeah.
It's called Gratata. A couple weeks ago, we made fun of Blackpink for having an outro of the song go Gratata, 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 you know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It feels like a meme at this point. It feels like an SNL parody. That's where I'm taken back a little bit. It's like nobody stopped in the middle and went, maybe we're going a little too far. That's
Too much flute throughout too, whatever that like,
that bit.
oh, the it sounded like an Indian lead Bollywood aesthetic lead synth, you know,
Maybe.
wind instrument.
It feels like there's Middle Eastern to like Indochina vibe going on, like that stereotypical sound they're trying to hit throughout, and it just don't work for me.
And the part where I feel like the songwriters were getting very lazy is that entire loop is played throughout the entire track.
Exactly. Yeah.
In the verse, it's like, an octave below. In the chorus, it's an octave above. It doesn't fully exit the song for the build-up either, which makes the build-up kind of pointless, because once you get past the build-up and it's the chorus, you never took a proper break. So if you think about pacing, you never took a proper break for a drop, and the drop is less impactful. The build-up is less impactful. And it just kind of flows throughout without taking a proper slow down or a speed back up kind of situation. So like this is stuff like that feels like we leaned too much into the genre stereotypes, where I feel like, come on, like, could he do anything a little more creative? And I know the guy. I not that I know him personally, but the guy called it's a guy called Bullseye. It's a guy called Bullseye with a $sign for a S. And he's worked on a lot of tracks before. Like I don't keep track of his discography, but I'm very familiar with his name at the very least. That means he's able to write good music. That's what I'm thinking. If he keeps getting jobs, I don't know. This is not it, man. Though, like, come on.
I will say though, like Doug mentioned, I feel like there's individually, like member wise, I felt like there's still that potential, because I saw some of the live stages. The energy is really nice. I think performance wise, they're doing really well.
as well as they can with what they're doing.
with the content. But
okay. Since you have seen, Anita, their live stages, let me ask you this. Is this kind of creative direction the best and most appropriate for the 6 girls here? Is that what you think? Or one of the most appropriate?
I feel like the thing is, like, it's not that I'm against this genre for them. It's just that it feels like it's a little much. Like, if it was directed, like, focused on one specific aspect instead of trying to do everything all at once, it would probably do well. I feel like I don't know the members enough to be like, oh, you know what, they would do better with this other concept. But like, I feel like there's possibilities there, but they're leaning very heavily onto a different direction.
I feel like the direction isn't even like the worst direction in the world.
No, it's not terrible.
It's the song selection, because Everglow has some songs that are similar to this type of song, right? And their songs are, even though Warren might not be the biggest fan of some of their songs, whatever. At least their songs are enjoyable, Like, there's aspects of the songs that you're like, this ain't the worst thing ever. It might not be my cup of tea, but at least we got something going here.
No,
I'm having a good time.
Everglow has very many songs that I'm a very big fan of.
Yeah.
Like Bong Bong Chocolat. I still listen to that. Like,
That's
like a song,
that's
dude.
a god-tier song.
Bro, I've been missing Everglow. They have some Everglow is always fun.
Where are they? It's been a hot second.
I know there's an issue, and I know Wang Yiran was in China for a really long time. She's coming back though, like things like that.
Okay, well, I hope they come back soon.
Pyro was 9 months ago. It's not the longest.
Oh, that's not terrible.
It was the end of last year. Okay, that's not awful. I don't know. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is, I want to make it very clear that a lot of this is directed at MLD Entertainment, very much because we have a history of thinking or getting the impression that their production team is getting very, very lazy or impossible
because of Momoland.
Right. We have a bit of a history with them where we criticize a lot of what they do, and Lapillus isn't the only example. Momoland is the other part of it, where we feel like they just have a vague idea of what they want to do, throw everything. I will find a lot of things on a mood board and just do all that. That's fine. Actually, no. Let me reword that. That's not fine.
It's not fine.
It's not fine, because this is the output of what happens when you do stuff like that. Like, you get a song singing about guns when you have a 13-year-old in your group. Come on, like you're. Wait, Doug, how did you feel about that? You're the gun person here. How do you feel about the
She
guns?
was trying to dual wield what looked like Desert Eagles. If you actually tried to do that, you would like break your face because of the recoil.
Here's the thing. Like, guns are at this point like it's almost like a fantasy thing. It's like what? It's like a dragon. Basically doesn't exist in real life. Same for the Korean folks. You know, to us it's not a real thing because nobody actually uses guns at this point. So I get the argument there of like, oh, let's have a song about guns. That's how badass these folks are. That's cool. But like it needs to be a little more refined, a little bit more focused, because right now it's a little all over the place. That's how I felt about their first track. This is how I feel about this second track as well. I'm noticing that there's a second title track in this 5-track EP called Burn With Love, which I will have to check out after the end of the show.
Haven't heard it.
Haven't heard it either. But who knows? Who knows? At this point, I'm very concerned with what this company is doing and their creative team, if they have one.
Okay. Last song we're going to cover this week is from ADORA. So this came out today on the 26th. Magical Symphony. So she is from Aura Entertainment. She debuted in 2016, though, as a writer/producer for music behind the scenes. Her last songs were Trouble Travel, The Little Name, and Make You Dance, Zero Music Show, and so far. So, okay, she's a singer, right? She's a singer. Her name's ADORA. Relatively new to the releasing music for herself, right? She's been doing it since 2021, so she's only been releasing music for herself for a year. But she was a producer or a songwriter, all those type of things under Big Hit for about 5-6 years.
Ooh.
I remember.
And some of her credits include Her Majesty Spring Day, BTS is Not Today, BTS is Euphoria, JHope's Chicken Noodle Soup, also works with TXT, G-Friend, From Miss 9, Chungha, and others.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah, a lot of the credits are as a writer, but she also does have a couple producing credits on this.
Wow.
Nice.
That's talented. She's by the way, she's only 25. So like if she started 5-6 years ago, she started young. That's what it is.
She applied to that Big Hit Music next new creator audition program, and that's how she got in the company.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
So this is a kid who applied to one of those random like producer competitions, and she won it essentially.
But since then she's left Hybe and now she's a part of Aura Entertainment. Okay.
Yeah, because her earlier years she was like a trainee from as early as 13, even earlier, and she was trying to be an actual idol, but it didn't work out. So she's like, I guess I'll do producing. So that's how.
Now she's back.
Okay. Well, I did notice that she did take part in the production of this track as well, along with. Let me pull it up again. I think it was called Strawberry Entertainment. Strawberry Banana Club.
I have one question, and if I have the question, maybe other people have the question. What's the difference between a writing credit and a producing credit?
In Korea, typically in Korea, when K-pop songs are released, there is a songwriting, there's a lyric writing, and then there's an arrangement credit.
Okay.
The first one, songwriting credit, typically involves top line, the melodies.
Okay.
Lyric writing is
that makes
lyrics.
sense. Yeah.
And
Words.
the arrangement is like the beat, the production.
So that's the producer credit. Okay.
Right. Now there's different ways to organize credits, so this might differ time to time. But typically when you see the composer credit and the arrangement credit with the same people in it, it means they wrote the entire song. In this case, for Magical Symphony, I'm seeing composed by Strawberry Banana Club and ADORA, lyrics by Munsolli and ADORA, and arranged by Strawberry Banana Club, which leads me to believe that Strawberry Banana Club took part in most of the production, and ADORA probably wrote the melodies because she also wrote the lyrics, or maybe she wrote the top line, or maybe she wrote a part of the beat as well. There's no way for us to know other than looking at the behind the scenes. But if I had to guess, this is a very complicated beat to begin with and a very complicated song to begin with. And to have any level of credit in a song like this is impressive, I have to admit. Like, it's the sound design is very nice. First of all, like, there's a very symphonic sound to it, like an orchestral brass.
This whole thing has like a musical theater vibe, and it's not. And,
Yes.
And some of her past songs also have that same type of vibe.
Okay.
So she seems
Yes.
very interested in doing like musical theater, grand production type songs, storytelling songs essentially.
Yeah.
I like this. We don't see this too much. I enjoyed this. This felt like if in a Disney movie, a live action Disney movie or something, people broke out in song. Like that's what this
Ooh,
feels
that's
like
a
to
good
me.
analogy. Yes.
Right? Like the main character is walking through the town or something's happening, like like one of those musical sequences. That's what this feels like to me.
Like one of those intro sequences where like everybody introduces.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could see that. I wrote in my notes Disney musical, so.
This is the equivalent or a K-pop version of the scene in Beauty and the Beast where Belle's walking through the town. This is pretty much that kind of deal.
I was thinking about Frozen, and
That too.
I don't remember their name. Anna. When Anna like
Okay.
when she's excited to open up the doors for the big party,
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. Yeah, no, there's very good vibes. I really like the melodies for the track to begin with.
Hey, I'm a fan now. I'm a fan. I'm gonna say it out loud. Like,
I'm gonna pull out a name that like younger fans might not know. You guys remember Secret?
yes.
Yes.
Magic
Of course.
and Madonna.
Magic, Madonna.
Yeah. That's the kind of vibes I was getting with this kind of track, where like
Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay.
where I think a part of it is the brass, but the other part of it is like the way the build up leads into the chorus. It felt very traditional K-pop for some reason, instead of like
Yes.
doing like a drop per se.
I'm glad. Yes, I agree with that, and I am actually. I wanted to say who I thought of when I heard this sound.
Okay.
Like very musically. I like the marching band sound.
Who was it?
Instrumental. IU. Back in the day when she was doing like the Red Shoes.
That thing?
Yeah, like it's a very like musical musical theater performance, right? In a lot of her 2010s hits, I would say.
Like Red
So I feel
Shoe.
like I definitely see
Good
some
Day.
inspiration there.
Okay. No, yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, no, I think overall there was a lot of early 2010s to late 2000s K-pop that was along this route, which we didn't see for a while, especially with the globalization of K-pop.
Yeah.
But I think ADORA is doing a great job of revitalizing that kind of aspect. of this.
One thing that's abundantly clear to me, because of the credits and what she does in the song, she cares a lot about the product she's producing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Like you can tell she's looked into the fine details, and she really is trying to make some kind of art piece. You know what I mean? Like she's trying to wrap it up with a bow. She's trying to cover everything. I respect that. I respect that a lot from her. I think the vocals. Hey, you had this kind of girl as a producer. She could sing this well. She might not be the best dancer in the world, but the dance that she does is sufficient, and it makes sense for the song that it's in. It's not overreaching. Because I doubt she's like she clearly has some trainee work, which I saw in her biography, but like it's not like she's trying the most ridiculous moves out of her. But for like a musical theater type song, you don't need to do anything ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, she's doing the whole show alone. I would find it very impossible if she was doing like wild choreography out here, but she found a way to do it convincingly in the overall product, in the overall scheme of things. So I think if you look at it that way, it's very impressive. I do think the lyrics don't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
She's like, got me feeling like Great Gatsby. I don't think I want to feel like Great Gatsby, Like
No, you don't.
no. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, baby, you make me feel like Great Gatsby. I don't think that's a good thing.
Like a party? Like, is that what she's trying to say?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think.
Roaring
Probably.
20s.
Is it like the meme photo with the glass, maybe? Right? That's maybe what she's going for.
Cheers.
Right? Yeah.
There's also like, did you guys see the music video?
Yes.
Y'all like the music video?
I like the parts where she's like interacting in the town and stuff.
Yeah, dude, no, dude. Okay, intro sequence. I saw the music video about 5 or 6 times. The first couple times I see it, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's really well done, very well choreographed, very colorful. I like that. Then next thing I know, in the intro sequence to the music video, there's like a balloon cart, And she just walks down the stairs into the balloon cart, steals a
Grabs the
balloon, right, without paying for it, and gives it to a passerby child. I'm like, what? You didn't pay for that. What are you doing?
No, that's such like a Disney movie thing, though, right?
You gotta pay for it.
It's very musical theater.
If it's
very
a Disney
musical
movie,
theater.
if it's a Disney movie, she would wave to the balloon person, and the balloon person goes, "Hey, Adora, how are you doing?" And then you give the
She
You're
kind,
so
I mean,
right.
she kind of did that.
no,
With, like, the people that she passes by.
No, the person didn't say hello back to her. She just
No, I mean-
stole
Oh,
yeah,
the
no, no.
balloon.
She was just
balloon
missing that
There's
step.
some creepy things going on where people can't see her too. In this music
Oh
video.
yeah, when she sits down.
Right.
Yeah,
between those
there's a
people.
couple weird things going on too, right?
No, like okay, the outro I thought was cute a couple times. The first time I saw it, remember how like she like everyone pauses at the end, she exits, and
Yeah.
then comes back and dings the people, and they suddenly go
Yeah.
back. This is like WandaVision. Y'all know what I mean?
You think so?
I know what you mean.
Wait, I just got chills.
Dude, I'm telling
this
you,
is like a darker meaning.
I didn't think about it until like a minute ago, but that's what I'm thinking.
Yo, does our girl Adora have lore? What's going on here?
We're making lore
Well,
for her.
the thing is in the music video, there's like the lighting is very odd. Like there's like a dark
There's a
shadow
lot of
in the
shadows at
background.
random points where there shouldn't be shadows. I thought.
Yeah, and there's also like at the end of the first chorus, there's a little tune that happens when she's like, it's a close up of her face, I think, and she like looks to the side and there's like a little tune. It sounds very Halloweeny, like Halloween type of. Yeah, it's like it's a little like creepy. It's not cheery like the rest of the song.
Okay, I
now
thought
I'm
that
thinking.
was cute, but I see your point.
Also,
thinking.
like if you think about this music video, the people in the first scene are wearing what seems like summer, early fall clothing, right?
And then it starts
by the end of
snowing.
the music video, it's snowing, and that snow is what gets people to like wake up from their slumber. It
Dude,
seems.
she's Elsa.
It's very-
She's Elsa and WandaVision in one. This
Hey, is this gonna be one of those Red Velvet Feel My Rhythm music
What's
video
going on here?
breakdowns? Shit, there's some weird
No,
stuff
I'm really
going
thinking
on.
about it more now. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I'll be honest. I was just joking around.
No. There's
No,
you're onto
I'm
something.
serious,
now we're
dude.
sold.
Bro, I'm already crafting my like aluminum foil hat right now, dude.
Adora witch over here.
Overall, though, I'm glad like we finally listened to an Adora song because previously I said like this girl really looks like Yenna was my original take that I made toward. I said it in a worse way back in the day. I think what I said was like this is the Yenna we have at home because I wasn't sure who she
Oh,
was.
no.
But now that we know who Adora is, I take all of that back. You know, in
Adora
retrospect.
is Adora and Yenna is Yenna. Please do not.
Yeah, they're
say
slightly
that.
different.
I feel
you
like they're
evil
hitting
man.
similar happy vibes though with their music.
There's a Venn diagram, I guess, a little bit, but they're
Yenna doesn't
distinct.
bewitch entire towns and controls how they control their
Right.
love lives. And
Hey, that's
make
what
it
you
sound.
think. She's doing it with her duck powers, my guy. Come on. Overall, though, it's a pretty solid song. If you're into the mood to listen to something more theatrical, I would say this is a good track. I don't know if this is like I'm getting hype. Let's hit the Adora, you know. But like, if I'm wanting to have a nice experience or I'm feeling in more like a musical mood, this is a great song.
This This would be the song I'm most likely to listen to when I'm with my parents.
Oh, I agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a safe song. Yeah. All right. Other big releases this week included JB with Go Up, Craxy with Butterfly, 17's June with Limbo,
Good song.
Kepler released Sugar Rush via Universe, and EXO Schumann released Brand New.
Also
That was
good
his first solo album, I believe.
yes,
Wow.
very nice
Yeah.
song. Check it out.
All right, Spice King. Last week, episode 204. I didn't update the number here. Anita cock blocked Rocket Punch
What?
from entering the Hall of Spice. You know,
You rocket blocked us.
you blue balled us into getting that song into the Hall of Spice.
I
Second
wouldn't
place
word it that
was
way.
Tempest Can't Stop Shining. Third place was Blackpink's Shutdown. The new candidates are the 3 songs: Crush featuring JHope with Rush Hour, Lapillus with Gratata, ADORA with Magical Symphony. Rocket Punch is a very good song, right?
Yeah.
If it was going to enter the Hall of Spice, it should have been last week. We got some shiny new toys now. I'm gonna put Crush featuring JHope Rush Hour first place. It has to be.
Good on ya. Yes.
And here was my debate: do I put Rocket Punch second or do I put ADORA second? I'm putting ADORA in second place. Magical
Wow.
Symphony, third place. I got
Nice.
Rocket Punch Flash.
I appreciate the third place pick, Douglas. You are a
Yes,
good
sir.
man. You're a good man. Anita's not a good man. No. She's
Well.
No.
You never know. Listen to what I have to say. First place, I also agree. I have Crush.
Yes, sir.
Very, very nice. I love the dance. The dance and the chorus is very catchy. Second place, same as last week, Rocket Punch. They didn't move. I didn't put them down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a good song. Third place, also the same as last week, Blackpink.
Which one?
Pink Venom or Shut Down?
Shut down.
Okay.
Shut down. Okay.
Yes. It grew. I'll keep it there. It's not the best. Blackpink, I wouldn't say it's in the top 5, but I appreciate some of the references they had.
Hey, we
Very
last
nice.
week with the Blackpink episode, we had initially some spicy comments, but then more people came in later with a more civilized discussion. I think it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
beginning, though, I
No
was a little
hate, guys.
worried.
No
We
hate.
got a little spicy at the beginning.
I expected worse. I'll be honest. I expected worse.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for being civil in the comment section.
Yeah. I also received a lot of words of encouragement. Many words of, "It's gonna be okay, Warren." We were this close to greatness.
You never know.
Flash is still a great song. It is on second place for me this week.
Yeah, it has
There you go.
I'd be pushing it a little too hard if I were to give it first place again this week. I would be a dishonest podcaster. I don't want to be a dishonest podcaster. What I do have in first place also is Crush with Rush Hour featuring JHope. What a track. I'm looking forward to his album. We are way overdue a solo project from the guy, especially due to the military thing. Looking forward to it, man. That leaves me with third place, same as Doug. I have ADORA with
Let's go, ADORA.
Magical Symphony. It's a
Very
great
nice.
song. What can I say?
Wait, no, I had it in second. I didn't have it in third.
All right. Well, not the same as Doug, apparently.
No. I'm like, no.
Fine.
No.
Jeez.
All right. Am I calculating right this week?
The Nation.
Well, what
I'm
did
just making sure.
what did the Gochu gang say?
The Gochu gang, they had Rocket Punch in first place with 33
they're
points. They loyal.
I'm sorry, guys.
Second place, they had Crush featuring JHope Rush Hour with 23. And in third place,
Nice.
they had ADORA Magical Symphony with 17.
Okay.
Tempest and Blackpink were close with 15, but that was their chart.
So other than
Alright.
Anita,
Very
we're all on the
nice.
same page.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got everything in line here. Boom, 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 boom,
You
boom,
got shut
boom.
down
Yep.
on third place.
Oh.
All right, guys. Basically, Crush's Rush Hour. First place, 18 points. Boom.
Crushing it. Yes.
Second place, Rocket Punch with Flash, 12 points. Third place, ADORA. Wait, I'm all messed up on my screens right now. ADORA Magical Symphony with 5 points. So that is the Soju track.
Ooh, very nice.
Is it
First
too late?
time?
Is it too late to change my vote?
Yeah, dude, it's kind of late. It's kind of late.
We are 2 crowns away.
All right. Finally, though, we're at show winners. I need to hit us with them.
Yes, we have a couple here. First up, we have IVE with After Like. They won on Music Bank and Show Music Course. We have a total of 11
It's
wins.
insane.
Oh my god.
Yes, a very nice number for them. Very fitting. And then we have Blackpink with Pink Venom. They won on Inkigayo, which gave them the 7th Triple Crown of 2022.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
Triple Crowns. Is it this? Did I not count right? I feel like this number's wrong. Wait.
It looks like they are the 8th
Maybe not
Triple
7th?
Crown.
Oh my god! All right, let me do this live. Let me go on the Inkigayo wiki page because like I
Well,
clearly did
they
something.
got a Triple Crown. They got a Triple Crown for sure.
Why
They
did
have
I
a
write
total of-
I've that? What the hell is that? That's clearly not a. Oh my god.
I like that.
All right, let's go through this. I've 11, right?
Yes.
Taeyeon INVU, G Idol Tomboy, Big Bang Still Life,
Right.
I've Love Dive.
Love
Okay, that's
Dive.
Love Dive
Okay.
right there. Love Dive.
have
I can't
Psy.
spell Love Dive. I have Psy Dat. I have Nyan Pop and now Blackpink's Pink Venom. So this is the 8th, right?
Yep.
Eighth.
Yep.
Eighth Triple Crown of
Eighth
2022.
Triple Crown.
And so that brings them to a total of 7 wins for this song. And then we have One Us with Same Scent. They won on the show. They have a total of 4 wins so far. And then Blackpink again with Shutdown. They won on Show Champion and M Countdown. So they have 2 songs.
So they won with
this
2
comeback.
different songs.
Wow. That's a
Yeah, 2 wins.
wow.
I've though, we're in crazy territory, right? Like, let me look at
Yeah.
the amount of music show wins they won. They've won 34 already. One interesting statistic is every release that they've had has had more music show wins than previous songs.
They just keep
11 had
losing.
5. Oh no, wait. Oh no, 11 had the most. Oh, it was over 2 years. 11 had 13. Oh my god. Never mind, my take is wrong. Because Love Dive had 10 and Afterlife had 11. I can't read. It's still kind of nuts though.
Still winning.
Yeah, they're still winning. All right, that's the end of Soju Talk episode 205, part 1 of it. I'm a mess right now. Let's just take a break. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk Kpop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using. And consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
All right, I am recomposed. We're back at it, part 2. Soju Talk episode 205. We got some news and events. Actually, a lot of stuff. First one, Born Pink by Blackpink has officially become the all-time best-selling girl group album during the first week of release, with 2,141,281 copies sold on Circle Chart.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of copies, guys. Just a reminder,
yeah.
Circle Chart records shipments of stock sales made to retailers. That's kind of nuts. So basically, Circle Chart means that these music stores bought the albums from YG. So they had to distribute them to them before you get them in your hands as consumers.
Right.
But it means that over 2 million albums needed to go to stores because they thought they had that many albums that people wanted to buy.
Good lord.
In the first week. They printed 2 million albums. I don't know how that happens. So now that is first all time. Second place was aespa's Girls, 1.4 million. Third place, I've After Like 1 million. Twice Between 1 and 2, 995,000. And then fifth place, ITZY Checkmate, 700,000. One interesting thing to consider. All top 5 were released this year.
We're truly living in the girl group golden era. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Or the album buying era.
Album buying has gone
Album
through
buying
the roof.
too.
I feel like K-pop companies, if they want to sell even more albums, need to have pure gacha and get even more RNG based. They should be predatory. Loot boxes. We need
No.
we need 1 out of every 100,000 albums has a signed something in it. Like,
No.
can you imagine? Oh my god. The end of people. Overall, shout out to Blackpink. You're absolutely killing
Yes.
it. Like, they're making so much money.
Oh
It's great.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, next one. According to reports on September 22nd, girl group La Boom will be separating indefinitely to focus on their individual activities, basically signaling an unofficial disbandment. So previously in August, it was rumored that they were preparing for disbandment at the end of the month, but at the time, La Boom's agency Interpark Music Plus did not step up to adjust the rumors. So there were rumors of it, but they didn't really say anything. Also, Soyeon was on that one show with Jae where they made the musical groups at the time, so she was gaining some steam there. But it seems like they're doing it now. Laboom as a group will continue to be listed as an artist under Interpark Music Plus. However, the individual members will also begin to seek out new agencies soon for their respective solo activities.
Okay.
It's sad. I like the Laboom. You know?
Yeah.
I was always a pretty big fan of them. What is that one song that I always said was the sleeper of 2019?
상상 플러스 상상 더하기.
Between Us?
상상의 상상을 더해.
No, not that one. Not that one. The song I liked was Between Us. That's the one that.
I don't know what that is. How does it go?
Oh, that's the sleeper of 2018. God, we're old now.
A while ago.
Oh, that's the song I really like. But Laboom debuted in 2014 and is best known for their hit song Journey to Atlantis.
Really?
I'm a bit sad.
I'm sure like 상상 더하기 was their like biggest song, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just like that's what the news reports were saying.
Oh,
dude,
no, that's
that
the same song. Okay, 상상 더하기
just-
English
yeah,
title
it's
is
the same
Journey to
song.
Atlantis. Okay.
There you go.
Dude.
There we go.
Alright, don't gaslight me, dude.
Okay, you're gonna get Imagination Plus into Journey to Atlantis. You think that's a good translation to you? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't
One
think
thing-
so.
One thing that I'm a little confused about the report is like, why make it why not officially say disbandment?
I think they just want to leave the door open for something in like
That's
10
right.
years.
kind of odd.
Yeah.
It's not odd. It's like, hey, we could, we might. I think that's what it is, because they don't want to close the door. You know.
One
Okay.
interesting fact is I'm pretty sure Laboom is one of Jae favorite girl groups.
Oh, really?
I have seen him reference their songs more than any other girl group while he's on variety shows.
Wow.
Really?
Really?
Yes. He was even doing the Kiss Kiss song. The most recent release he's been I've seen him reference it a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why he does it, but he does.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, he asked the Running Man staff to play Kiss Kiss last
Yeah.
December in Running Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting. I wonder.
I've always wondered what the connection was. I know he knows Soyeon personally now and I know he
Yeah.
knew Solbin back when she was having her variety run, which was going pretty well for a couple years. But yeah, he's referenced them more times than one would think is the way I'll put it. Like I've been like, really, Laboom reference here. Okay. Next one, a bit of an oof. Also on September 22nd, Victon's agency IST Entertainment officially announced that Hochan is currently under investigation by the police for having driven under the influence of alcohol on the morning of the 20th. The agency announced that as a result, he will be halting all activities with the group and individual activities, and that Victon, for the time being, will be carrying on their scheduled activities, including their upcoming fan concert with only 5 members.
Not.
Hey guys,
Not good.
PSA here, don't drink and drive.
Please. Yeah.
It's even more unexcusable in a city like Seoul, where there is a very good public transportation system. There are an abundant amount of taxis, and there are even abundant amount of resources where you can call someone to come drive you in your own car to bring you home. And also, he has a manager who would be willing to go pick him up from wherever he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are options.
Not great. The resource that Doug mentioned at the end of that list, where like you call a person and they come and drive for you, that's like, it's not a weird funky resource in Korea. It's like very legit, and it's a very legitimate like a job for a lot of people, as much as taxi driving is. It's a very common thing to do.
I was out with some friends. I got a little too plastered, you know. Even if you're minorly plastered, you shouldn't drive. But I'm drunk. I call these people up. I'm like, hey, I'm over here. I need to get home with my car because I don't want to come back tomorrow. They come. The guy comes. He drives in your car while you sit there. He brings you home, and you're good. So you don't get in trouble.
How convenient is that? A guy comes and drives for you while you sit next to him. That's great. if you
Super
ask me.
convenient.
Right. And similar, I guess in similar news, you guys remember how we suggested what is this movie called? The Wailing?
Yes.
So Kwak Do-won one of the main actors in that movie who played the policeman in that movie, as well as several other roles and like I don't know 50-ish Korean movies. He was also arrested for drunk driving, driving under the influence like 48 hours ago, I think. He did it in Jeju for God knows why. It's a bad week in terms of that. Don't do that.
Don't do it, guys.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do that, please.
One time, I'm gonna bring something up. We were reminiscing before the podcast. One time, your boy went to one part of campus with some people, right?
Yeah.
And you know, someone had some drinks. I partook in some. Someone else who was with me, who I drove up there, drove my car home. I did not realize how shitty of a driver they were, and I was terrified the entire time they were going to crash my car. And that person had not drank an ounce of alcohol, but I was so terrified that they were going to crash my car because they were so bad at driving.
Well,
So, hey, but these businesses in Korea, I'm sure they're good at driving. So you're good.
yeah,
There.
they
What are you
get
trying to
paid.
tell me?
No, it's not you. It was not you.
No, I'm not saying it's me. What are you trying to tell our listeners?
I don't know. I just wanted to bring up a story, which was very funny.
So the moral of the story is be a good driver.
It's be a good driver.
be a responsible driver.
Okay.
Next one. Day 6 renews their contract with JYP Entertainment.
Nice.
So on the 26th, it was announced that Day 6 members Sungjin, Youngtae, Wonpil, and Doeun have all renewed their contracts. So Day 6 first debuted under JYP 7 years ago in September 2015. After 6 years with the band, Jay parted ways with Day 6 and JYP Entertainment in December of last year. So it is the remaining members. Interesting factoid, they are the first artist from JYP's Studio J, which is one of essentially like a sub-label there, which also houses Extraordinary Heroes, while Day 6 is the first group from that agency to renew with JYP.
Okay.
Oh, not a good
Every
track record.
other artist has had only one contract and then dipped. That includes Jisoo, Jo Kwon, Park Jimin, Baek Yerin, Baek Ayeon, Jay, I believe, and then Bernard Park.
Okay, so a bunch of folks.
Yeah.
That's a list.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for these folks because if they re-signed, they renewed. Clearly, they're having a good time. Clearly, they have more plans together, and that's what you want.
We have to think that renewals only happen when the company and the artist both view it mutually beneficial to be in that kind of relationship. So,
Right.
it's a good time there. All right, I got one more oof. That happened somewhere in the city Warren lives in. So CIX's Seung-hoon reveals that he was mugged while in New York City.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So CIX, BoA, and Winner were in New York City after performing at the Korea-US SME Go Together Summit K-pop mini concert. The CIX member later assured fans on Universe that he was okay, and though the group usually travels with bodyguards, in fact they had bodyguards like for almost all of this trip. He and the manager on one of the nights decided to go out and get tacos, and he got mugged by 6 individuals.
Oh no, that's so.
Where were they staying in New York?
Yeah, I tried to find these details. I could find none of them. So he got mugged while trying to eat some tacos.
Dang it.
Man.
What a rough.
Nothing happened to them though.
Yeah, I'm glad they're safe. First of all.
Yep.
Good
He said
lord.
basically he's thankful that the manager was with him because the manager basically said, "Yo, just give him the money." Like, you know, straight up.
Were they armed?
Who knows? But if
Who
6
knows,
dudes
right?
come up to you and are like, "Give us your
That's
money,
not a good
or we're gonna
sign.
kick your ass," I'm pretty sure I'd give them my money.
Yeah,
too.
if it's 6 dudes, I don't think they need a gun to mug you.
I
No,
guess,
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have this last news article written here, but I wanted to mention it because it's not super K-pop specific anymore, but it's close. Y'all remember Ruan, who did Beep Beep back in the day?
You really liked her.
She resurfaced, dude.
Okay, great. How's she doing?
Ruan has ranked 3rd place in the Japanese audition program Icons, and she is joining a new girl group.
Wow.
Very nice.
The group will be managed by CLD Entertainment and co-produced by Hybe Labels Japan for worldwide expansion.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Shout out to my girl Ruan, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So from what I read, what essentially happened was she got screwed by her company somewhere along the line to the point where even though her real name is Ruan with one N, they weren't gonna let her use Ruan with two N's ever again. Some kind of like shady, crappy company situation where she was pretty much forced to like exit K-pop and go back to Japan. But she's making waves now. So if you want to listen to a song that I think is an all-time classic, it's Ruan's Beep Beep. So please listen to that song. Hey, I'm pretty excited for her, you know. It's been a little bit of struggle city. All right. Next week though, we got BB and Gravity on the 27th. We have Mide on the 28th, EXID on the 29th, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Maybe you can cover BB.
Hey, maybe BB? I want to cover Gravity. We haven't covered them in a million years. And EXID?
EXID, a return.
Yeah.
Mire,
like you Mire, like the Drunken Tiger's wife. You Mire?
No. This is
boy group?
Rain's Mide.
Yeah.
Right? This is the one that he. Yeah. Is this the one? Am I right? No.
I thought it was Tongpyo. Isn't this?
Isn't that the same thing?
No, this is the one I always get mistaked with the other one.
Is this DSP? DSP.
DSP.
Mide is DSP, and Rain's boy group is which one?
Is that Kingdom?
No.
No.
Man, we're bad
Cypher.
K-pop
Cypher.
Cypher. Yes.
Okay. This is Dongpyo. You're right. All right. So we got Dongpyo's group. I always get those two confused for some reason.
I think it was Killa. I'm not sure. I'm looking at their list right now. There was one track from Mira that I really liked.
Yes, you really liked. I remember.
It was their the first one, I think.
It must be their debut because I don't think I've checked out their stuff ever since. But I guess I will now.
All right.
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's the end of the K-pop component of episode 205. After the break, it's not K-pop related, so it's kind of just we're gonna do a World Cup. It's gonna be a mess. But if you only wanted to listen to K-pop, this is your cue to dip. This has been SojuTalk K-pop.
We have something very funny today. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah. So stick around for a little bit and then check it out. Yeah. This is SojuTalk K-pop. I'm Doug. I'd like to thank Warren and Anita for joining me for the K-pop portion of the episode. We'll see you guys after the whatever he reads here. Yeah. Bye everyone.
Bye. Special shout outs to our Fiesta patrons. Bagel, Based Mina, Brian, Shadow, Cotton Ball, Delmonic, Ellie, Genki Boy, Goku Mama, Jacob, Liam's Games and Toys, Luke Daniels, and Jay Parks. Tier, thank you for joining SojuTalk. And special thanks to our Discord server mods, Jacob, K Music Erday, Koala, Max, No Bias Luna, Tuggles, and Wolf297.
All right. We're in the after hours, formerly known as State of the Nation or whatever we used to call it. We spent about 10-15 minutes. We started at Sakura and we ended up doing a deep dive on AKB48.
Chiba Eri is the center. Can you believe?
I used to be a humongous AKB fan. My favorite member was Marika Shinoda. I even remember that. I bought a magazine where she was on the cover at the duty-free shop at the airport in Japan.
What?
While I was there. Yes.
That's so
It was some
random.
kind of fashion magazine, and I bought it at the duty-free shop. It was like a $14 magazine, if I remember correctly.
All right.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
True fan.
Big fan over
That
here,
was on my way. The first time I was going to Korea, we stopped in Japan, and I bought it at the airport.
at the Narita airport.
I have I have a picture of it on my phone, I think, too. I was so excited. All right, we're doing a World Cup today, Warren.
Yes,
what are we doing?
We haven't done this in a while. We're doing an ideal type World Cup, which means we're gonna have two options. We're gonna choose from one. We're gonna pit them against each other, tournament style, until we leave one answer to the question of the day. And the question of the day is things you would rather do in exchange for $1,000. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you guys 2 scenarios, randomly chosen, randomly generated. Oh, okay, I made the scenarios, but you know, they're gonna be pit against each other in a random seed. We're gonna choose. Do you guys want to choose the worst one or the one you would rather do?
We would rather do, I think.
Rather, okay.
I say we pick the worst one because it's a hard thing to do actually. Huh.
It's either gonna be the thing you would rather do or rather not do.
I think we'd rather do.
Rather do?
Okay, we'll do rather do.
Okay, we'll pick the one that we would do for $1,000. So in
Yes.
exchange
Okay,
for
okay.
$1,000, okay? I actually, for today, there's 17 options, which means we're gonna pick randomly 16 out of these 17. So I don't know what we're gonna get. So let's start. Okay, scenario 1 is that all music, in exchange for $1,000, all music you listen to is played backwards for 1 month. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, you have to switch bodies with a stray cat for 24 hours.
Number 2.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
That's such a
Stray, but
dangerous
it's a
life.
stray cat.
I mean,
You don't have a
I've always
home?
so I look at my cat Boots, right?
Yeah?
Cute.
And I always look at him and I'm like, I wonder what's going on in your head. This would be a good opportunity.
But
You know?
yeah. but your Boots is a part of your family.
Yes.
A stray cat off the road of wherever is not a part of your family.
That's kind of
I mean, I
dangerous.
just want to know what it feels like to be a cat. Is basically
That'd
what
be
I'm
kind
saying.
of cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
what if you feel like a cat 8 hours in, a car comes by, drives you into the wall? You know, the worst thing happens. That's a
all right,
possibility.
all right.
I'm just putting that out there. It's a dangerous life living as a stray cat.
But 24 hours?
24 hours. I feel like I could be chilling.
Yeah, compared to a month?
It's just music played backwards. It's not too big of a deal, you know? Maybe you'll find secret messages in a song or something. I don't know. Anita,
I feel
which
like
one
this-
would you rather pick?
Yeah, Anita, which would you rather do?
I feel like I'm leaning towards the cat.
Really?
Right? Right?
I feel like the time difference is making me think that it wouldn't be as bad.
See, here's the thing. If you live as a stray cat for 24 hours, isn't that going to be like way longer as a cat?
No? What?
No.
Because cats,
What?
don't cats' time go slower?
No?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Their lifespan is
The
shorter.
lifespan is shorter.
Right,
Yeah.
because like people say, like if a cat's been alive for 5 years, that's more like 25 in people years.
But this is 24 hours. It's not
That's
a
a
year.
day. You just hang out, be a cat, figure out what it's like to be a cat.
I'm just saying, I like to live my life on the safe zone, and like being a stray cat is a very dangerous scenario. But
You
I mean,
choose the music one?
I would choose the. I would 100% choose the music one backwards. I would just download all the music I like, reverse it,
Oh.
and then play it. And that's that's easy.
Well,
Learn how to use Gold Wave. Not a big deal.
that's
I
not as
feel-
exciting.
That's not as exciting. I'd rather be a cat.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys want to live life on the edge? Be a stray cat for 24 hours.
My cat was a stray cat initially.
That's-
So I would.
also
Aw,
true.
maybe you get adopted.
All right, round 2. In exchange for $1,000, you have to eat foods that you don't like every day for 1 month. So for Doug,
F.
that's hot soup. For Anita, that's tomatoes, and for me, it's carrots.
Onions.
Onions.
Or
It's
onions.
Onions.
You got too many foods you don't like, Anita. That's the issue.
No, I don't.
All right, versus in exchange for $1,000, you are 70% more likely to step on Legos every time you walk somewhere for 1 month.
Barefoot?
Sure.
Okay,
on the
if
photo?
we're being real here, my percentage chance of stepping on a Lego is like 0.1%. 70% more is only 0.17% chance.
Oh, should I?
This is the thing why this
Math.
is what the news agencies always do to people about cancer percentages, even though your percent went from 1 to 1.2, 20% increase.
Okay,
You can get
okay.
cancer.
I'll be honest. I messed up the wording here. Let's just say
let's just say every time you go for a walk, there's a 70% chance you're gonna step on a Lego.
Okay,
at some
yeah,
point.
that sounds fair. That sounds fair.
Okay.
But
okay.
but barefoot, like you're not barefoot all the time,
But you're barefoot at home.
I'm barefoot a lot, Anita.
Yeah.
really?
Are you? Do you wear shoes at home, Anita? Are you one of those crazy people?
No, I wear slippers.
Are you white? Is that what it is?
Huh? I wear slippers.
I used to think that it was an Asian thing to not wear your shoes in the house, but then I realized it's a thing where like how much do you like your house?
You don't want it to get dirty.
No, that's
Yeah.
no, right? It's a cleanliness
Yeah.
thing.
That's the fact of the matter is like before I moved to America, like that's what I thought like Americans
Me
did.
too. Me too.
What do you mean you two? You've lived in America your whole life.
No, I always thought that everyone else wore shoes in the house.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
It
That's what you-
feels
that's what
wrong.
you saw on
That's what
TV.
you're told.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I remember like my freshman year of college, I had a roommate freshman year of college, obviously. I was in the dorms. I had like a pair of slippers that I wore inside my dorm room and I never took off for a whole year. And I wore it to like the nearby like Wendy's. You know, like I wore it to shower, kind of. I wore it kind of everywhere. And then when like right before I move out, my roommate looks over at me and he's like, didn't you just wear that to Wendy's? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's your outside shoes. And I was like, yeah. And he looks over at me. He's like, I'm wearing my inside shoes. I was like, I thought you're American, so like you wear shoes in the house. That's how I thought
going,
it
Gotta
going
keep the
back
floor
going back to
clean.
this. So the real question is, am I a masochist and do I want to be in pain every day by stepping on Legos, right? Or am I trying to go on a diet so I don't have to, because I'm only going to be able to eat the foods I don't like?
Well, okay.
I take the Legos.
Here's the thing: you eat it every day for a month, not every meal for a month. You know?
So every
That's
day
still too
I got to
much.
eat hot soup?
Yes.
Hell no. I'd rather step on some Legos.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
like
are
food. I
weird
like to
today.
eat what I
Oh my
like.
God.
Bro, I could not do hot soup every day. I'd be so miserable.
Anita, you wouldn't eat tomatoes and onions
No,
in exchange for
that would ruin-
$1,000?
No,
I'd rather step on
I
some
can handle the
Legos.
Legos.
Me
yeah.
too.
You know how much food in the world has tomatoes and onions?
But well, based on the question, I thought it meant like only that.
No, it says you have to
For
eat it
one
every day
meal.
for a month.
I couldn't eat hot soup every day for a month, dude. I literally cannot. I'll lose
No.
my mind.
I think I've been
Legos.
eating tomatoes every day for like 10 days now straight.
You
But
eat
you
it like
like
a,
'em.
you eat it like a fruit, don't you?
Yeah,
You like
no,
'em, though.
I have like a whole box of it, like a plastic, like
Oh my
a
God,
thing of
you're
it.
insane.
I have it, I have it pre-washed, and like, dude, it's super low calorie. It's very high in fiber. It's great. It's very healthy for you. I just
I
pop
rather
one in.
step on. I rather step on some Legos.
Me too.
Here's a quick recipe for those of you guys who need a salad. Chop up some cherry tomatoes. Chop up some cucumbers. Get some ricotta cheese. Put a little balsamic vinegar. It's great salad. I'm
Well,
just
of course
putting that
that's gonna
out there.
be fine.
Yeah,
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
tomatoes are great.
No, but I could eat them in a salad.
All right, we're stepping on Legos all the time.
Yes.
All the time. Round 3.
70% of the time.
Round 3. In exchange for $1,000, you can only listen to Pick Me from Produce 101 for 1 month. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, your phone will be naked for 6 months, meaning no case, no screen protector, nothing like that. It's gonna be just out there, out and about, and you have to pay for any recurring damages.
I rather listen to Pick Me. I like Pick Me.
Ping me. But
I like this
only
song.
that forever.
Think about this. You wrote you have to pay for reoccurring damages. If I drop that phone once, it's gonna be around $1,000, dude. Have you
Wait,
thought
for
of
real?
that?
What
If I
type
drop
of
the-
phone is it?
No. If I drop my phone twice, this is like a $400 phone, $500 phone. If I drop this twice,
Jesus.
I lose all the money.
Just don't drop it.
Just
The
don't,
odds,
dude,
though.
I literally drop this once a day.
Yeah.
I climb out of bed, it falls off the bed. I'm in the bathroom, I reach for something, it falls down. I take it out of my bag, it falls on the floor. Once a
You're
day.
gonna use up to $1,000. You get.
Well, get phone insurance. I don't know. Get Apple Care.
Hell no. Pick me is the only answer here.
Anita, what would you rather do?
Well, look at the song only plays when you're trying to listen to music, right? Like it's not like you're constantly hearing this 24 hours.
I guess, yeah.
Right? So it's like only when you listen to music.
Right. So if you choose not
I
to
can
listen
handle
to
that.
music,
Yeah, I'll be fine.
so
1 month.
essentially you're saying no music for 1 month.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for the podcast?
Hey,
I'm gonna-
talk about Pick Me some
Yeah.
more. Come on.
We could talk
Yeah.
about Pick Me every week. Pick me up. Pick me up.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, the charges, the damages.
Here's the thing. If I drop it once, it's like $500. If I drop it twice, that's $1,000.
That's not worth it. You're losing money.
But this is stuff I'm doing in exchange for $1,000. At that point,
You're gonna
I'm
lose
zeroing
the $1,000.
no, because I received $1,000 anyways.
Right. So it's like you're
So
you're
I'm zeroing
net
out.
zero.
Right.
No.
I don't want to listen to just Pick Me for 1 month. You kidding me?
I can, dude. I love Pick Me. Lay it
I would
on
do
Dude,
me.
that.
making music is my hobby.
Lay it on me.
Remix that song.
I will bathe in Pick Me.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I guess I'm not even trying to troll today. You guys are just picking really weird ones. All right, we're
No,
listening
dude.
to only Pick Me
They're
for
the
1 month.
reasonable
I'm
ones.
You're
just
picking the reasonable ones.
okay. We're gonna listen to only Pick Me by the 101 Trainee Girls for 1 month.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That progresses to the next round. Round 4. In exchange for $1,000, every time you hear K-pop being played wherever, you must dance for 1 month. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, nah, just not receive $1,000.
What?
I-
what kind
yeah,
of choice is this?
I'd rather
give up.
just not get the $1,000.
Imagine this, Warren. Imagine this. You go to eat Korean food, and then all of a sudden you gotta stand your ass up and do some dancing. Or
It'd be
you're
so
at
annoying.
H Mart and you gotta start K-pop dancing. How would that be, sir? Or I start trolling you and calling you and start playing
Oh my god.
K-pop music at random times across the phone.
As a weapon.
a
Oh my
weapon.
god.
Why is that? How is that a weapon?
It's a weapon.
You're just
We're
dancing.
Controlling
weaponizing.
you.
Control.
Anybody could control you.
I mean, one could say K-pop is already a weapon, you know?
What?
I'm good. I just wouldn't take the 1,000.
We'll just not take the $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, what if
Also-
you're really good at choreo? Like Anita, you're really good at dancing. This would be a great shining
like-
moment for you.
This is like your free will. You know?
So you're concerned about your own freedom being taken away.
Yes.
Anita, I call you 3 a.m. blasting K-pop, but you gotta,
I
you
would
gotta
be
get up
so
and
mad.
dance.
You have to get up and start dancing.
Honestly, I'd rather just not take the money.
Exactly.
Straight up. Like, it's not worth $1,000.
I feel like I would live in fear. I would live
Imagine
in fear. Like,
I'm at my fishing store and some reason K-pop comes up and I'm dancing in front of these middle-aged like New Jersey
be a
dudes.
fool.
You know how ridiculous this would be, sir? Be not a good look. Rather just not take the money.
Okay. To play the devil's advocate here, you could just avoid K-pop for a month. Don't go near H Mart. Don't go near K-Town.
That's
Don't
so
go
much
to Korean
effort.
bar. How is that so much effort? How often do you go to the Korean groceries, Anita?
I go once a week.
I mean, it's not like I hear it in the wild, but like for the podcast or for any other like recreational activity, like that's such a hassle.
Okay. I was just
Screw money.
thinking. I was just thinking, going back to Pick Me, about how you said you would just avoid music for a month. So that's
But that's not me, you know? Like this
you're
is
worried
like
about other people.
anywhere.
You're worried about other people breaking into your apartment door.
Yes.
And playing Pick Me 3 a.m. in the morning.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. All right.
Anita, I'm gonna stand outside your house blasting K-pop.
All right. We're gonna go with not receiving $1,000.
Correct answer.
Round 5. in exchange for $1,000, you have to go out on a walk dressed like Pikachu for 1 hour every week. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, you are much more likely to bite your lip and develop canker sores for 1 year.
Okay, canker sores is where we draw the line. Those are debilitating sometimes.
They're really,
I remember once we almost canceled
really
the podcast because
painful.
Mart had a canker sore.
Yes.
You know how big that canker sore was? It was
huge.
Dude, it was the
You
size
couldn't
of my
talk.
thumb. You know what I ended up doing? Did I tell you guys?
No.
I got like
I think-
I got like numbing gel and like smeared it on the
Uh-huh.
canker sore.
Yeah.
And like I remember like near the end of the first half, it was coming off. So like we were taking
no.
a break. I had to put. This is what I go through to produce content.
The right answer here is dress up as like Pikachu once a week.
Yeah,
That is
that's
the correct
not-
answer.
that's
For
not bad.
1 hour, you have to go
I
on a
could
walk.
do that. Yeah, I'll do that. No
Yeah.
problem.
Entire neighborhood is gonna stare at you like a
They'll
madman.
just think I'm a weird weeb. It's fine.
Yeah. 1 hour
The
walk.
worst thing.
Okay,
Oh, this is a no-brainer.
this is true. I don't like canker sores.
Canker sores are so bad.
To be honest, I
Take
went.
forever to heal.
There was a moment just a couple months ago where like I had a constant row of canker sores in like weird positions in my mouth. And apparently
That's sleep, isn't it?
no, well that was a part of it, but apparently it was because of this certain type of toothpaste that I switched over to.
Oh god.
Because my
Oh.
dentist suggested I use this toothpaste instead of the other one, and this new toothpaste had a ingredient called SLS, which is short for something sulfate, I forget. And apparently that has a high correlation with developing canker sores. So I
Dang.
switched out of that toothpaste, and I haven't had a single one ever since. I switched out of
Good.
I switched out to a toothpaste that has no SLS, and ever since I've had no canker sores. I actually never mind. I actually had one, but it didn't hurt a lot, and it was like inside.
Mild.
Yeah, it was very mild. It was very big, but very not painful at all. I don't know how. So if one of our thousands of listeners out there is suffering from canker sores, make sure your toothpaste doesn't have SLS.
The more
Fun
you
fact
know.
of the day. But for today, we're gonna dress up as Pikachu and go out for a walk 1 hour
Oh, yeah.
every week in exchange
Oh,
for
yeah.
$1,000.
Wait, that's such a little amount of money. Wait, I haven't thought this through.
Next round. In exchange for $1,000, you have to use a brick as a pillow for 1 week. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, you're banned from using tissues for 1 week.
You gotta use
Oh.
a brick pillow for sure.
Yeah. Well, can you put anything over the brick?
No, it's just a brick.
But it's just
Look at that image there. That is your new pillow, Anita.
I could do that.
Really?
I have like constant allergies. It's just genetically.
Yeah?
I need tissues, dude.
Okay, if you're talking about blowing your nose, right?
Yeah.
Just do it in the water.
Yeah, but like, what if I'm out and about? I need tissues, dude.
Go to the restroom, blow your nose with water.
For 1 week?
Yeah, you know, blowing your
So-
nose with
so you
water
can-
is
you
way
can
more.
use
It's
a-
way better for your skin.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
But so basically it's like it's not banning from blowing your nose. It's just like you just can't use tissues.
No, just no
could use
tissue,
something
no
else.
no Kleenex, no kitchen towels.
I could do that.
No,
Yep.
no
No?
toilet
None?
paper. You know, none of that. So every time you shit or pee, you have to take a shower. I guess. I don't know how you do it.
What the hell?
What?
Okay, word.
Oh no, I actually didn't think about that. I just thought of that.
Brick pillow is the answer.
Pillow?
Yeah, I take the
Brick
brick
pillow.
pillow. I would like to wipe my ass after I do the thing.
There are like some pillows from like older eras that were like essentially wooden
Oh yeah.
blocks
I've
and
seen those.
stuff, right?
Well, Korea has a very famous bed frame brand. Well, I guess bed brand where like the bed is made of stone.
I've seen this, and I've seen the one made out of like hardened mud too.
Yeah, that's also from them. Yeah. Purity
It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't understand.
No, my grandma used to sleep on one of those. Apparently, it was very comfortable for her. I don't know.
Don't understand.
Anita, what's your pick? You want to use brick as a pillow or no tissues?
Well, I think that's majority, right?
I still want to hear your
pillow?
opinion.
Well,
You're still on air, Anita. You can't just not speak.
I know. I'm just thinking of like the tissue issue.
I need tissues.
You could just take a shower every time you need to clean.
No.
In the middle of class, you sneeze and you get a nice booger going, and everyone's
No.
like, "Oh, that girl sneezed," and then they look over and she's being a barbarian, just rubbing it on her sleeve or something.
No.
That's gonna be you.
Brick pillow.
Pillow. We're
All
turning into the fall. You can get a cold. What if you didn't have tissues?
That's terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
We're gonna give up comfort of sleep and use a brick as a pillow for 1 week.
Hell yeah.
Round 7. In exchange for $1,000, you are now very popular with the local mosquito population for 1 month. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, you receive $1,000 in cash, but all of those bills smell awful.
So the left side one with the mosquitoes, I'm already extremely popular with mosquitoes. I got about 30 mosquito bites this summer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
like itching. I scratched them. I have scars all over my legs right now that are fading.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, imagine more mosquito bites.
I.
Oh no.
Hey, the bills smelling awful. You can literally launder your bills. Not like
Just seal them
figuratively.
up in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alternatively, I could take my $1,000 and just start spending it, or go to
Right,
like
to
a
get rid of them.
vending machine and then click the change button and get change back.
Deposit it in the bank.
Yeah, I guess you could just go to the ATM and just plug
Yeah.
it in.
That's the way to do it.
Mosquitoes are terrible, dude.
That's
I
true.
wish I got less mosquito bites.
This is a picture of Zico, by the way. From his
Yes,
I know,
yes.
I know.
Very
Oh, I got
active
I got a
walking
mosquito bite today on my thumb
Oh,
somehow.
on your thumb.
Oh, that's
Very
terrible.
itchy.
Hmm.
I was just sitting. There was apparently a mosquito guy in our house. It just bit me. Yeah.
Did you know that like if you ever see a mosquito while it is like taking blood from you, what you got to do is flex, and they can't pull out. You guys hear about this?
What?
There was one mosquito this year. It was biting me, and I slapped it while it was biting me, and blood went all over the place.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah.
No, here's what you do. Instead of doing that, you flex, and it can't pull out, so it starts struggling, and then you get a paper towel and just pull it out, and then there's no blood coming out.
What?
The mosquito dead. It's all good.
I heard with that, if you flex hard enough, you could make the mosquito explode.
Oh no, that's
That doesn't sound
really
right.
brutal.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I don't know how true that is, but someone told me that once. That I could have been lied to.
that sounds like Mortal Kombat.
I think we take the stinky money, right?
All right,
Anita?
stinky money.
Yes.
Stinky
Stink
money.
money. Stink money.
All right. Last round for the round of eights.
Bro,
Yeah.
were you into Produce 101 this week or something?
Oh no. In exchange for $1,000, you have to dress in all red for 1 week, head to toe, red t-shirt, red pants, red socks, red shoes, all red. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, you have to dress like a Produce 101 contestant every day for 1 year.
1
Bro,
year?
one of these is so much easier than the other.
The red.
All
You
right.
dress red.
Yeah, I don't like the color red, nor do I dress in it, but like, I'll do
Wait.
it for a week.
Can we use like different shades of red?
No, just look at the guy on the picture, just very red. This is Jung Young-don, by the way.
Huh?
You might be familiar with him from Idol Room.
Mm-hmm.
And he's dressed in all red. Look at him go. It's just very
Bro,
FF0000, just straight red.
literally, we're dressing all red for a week instead of
red.
doing Produce for a year, right? I feel like this is a no-brainer.
I feel like you just the necessary thing is that it's red, right? It can be like a coat, it can be a pants, sweater, right?
What do you mean it can be? It has to be. All of it has to be completely red.
Yes. But the type of clothing that is you can vary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't that?
This one's a no-brainer, Warren.
Okay.
This is an unlucky matchup. Like, I don't know how you're gonna convince us. You're gonna dress as a Produce 101 contestant
Do you
for a
want?
year.
Do you want to? Or?
I have-
Are you have a fantasy of this?
I have no interest in cross-dressing.
For a whole year? That's too much.
That's too
It gets
much.
cold.
That it is very long.
Bro, imagine you in a skirt and your dinglings are like in the wind, and as males, I'm not used to wearing a skirt or / kilt type situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that would feel like. I feel like I feel very exposed. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna work my way out of this one.
No.
It's red. It's
All right,
a red.
we're
color.
gonna dress in all red for 1 week wherever
This
we go.
red is the easiest one, I think.
Really? Out of all the colors? Okay, we're gonna move on to the quarterfinals. In exchange for $1,000, we're just not gonna receive $1,000. Or in exchange for $1,000, you have a 70% chance of stepping on Legos every time you walk somewhere for 1 month.
Legos.
I wouldn't take the money.
Really?
I can't imagine stepping on a Lego 70. Okay, you walk somewhere, maybe 50 times a day, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That means you're gonna step on 30 something Legos a day.
I think I could do it.
Wait, really?
Wait,
really?
what?
Really?
Anita, and let's say you're inside 30% or 40% of the day. Anita's gonna step on 17 Legos a day.
That's. I think by the 10th time, I won't even feel it anymore.
Nah,
Really?
nah, dude.
Do you just have
Step on,
like really high pain tolerance or something?
Yeah, if you
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What if Anita? What if you're stepping on the 2x1? You know, the
Ooh.
2.
2x1?
That one's probably the worst one to step on.
I think
I'm
it'd be
taking no
fine.
money. That's not worth $1,000.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I'm just not receiving $1,000.
Really?
But for the sake of this, because Anita wants to keep arguing about Legos, I'm taking.
No, I'm not receiving $1,000. You're kidding?
Legos.
No, I'm voting
Legos.
not receive.
I'm voting Legos.
Oh my
Majority.
goodness.
What here?
Okay. I'm not even trying to troll today, I swear. All right, round 2 of the quarterfinals. In exchange for $1,000, you can only listen to Pick Me for 1 month versus in exchange for $1,000, you have to dress in all red for 1 week.
Oh,
Red.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 week.
Red
what do you-
t-shirt, red pants.
what
You
do
go
you-
to
what do
you
you-
go to
what do
work,
you
you got a
have-
class.
What do you have against dressing in all red?
Is that like a faux pas? Fashion
Yeah.
faux pas?
It's just very noticeable. I thought this was gonna get kicked out round 1, honestly.
No.
Really?
What?
I think it's fine for 1 week.
Fine. 1 week I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, people are gonna stare at you everywhere you go.
I mean, if you dress nice,
the
you
easiest
can
way,
dress nice.
the easiest way, Anita, we'll just buy an Adidas red tracksuit, top and bottom. Just wear it
Oh
every day.
yeah, this is- you're working out.
Exactly.
But like red socks and red shoes and red underwear and like all red.
Well, nobody can
Yeah,
see
sure,
that.
we're fine.
Red socks? People can see your socks. Your shoes? People can see
Within your
shoes.
shoes?
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's doable.
Man, I thought it was a
Is
no-brainer.
this like a nightmare for you, Warren?
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
What? No.
I care about how I dress. I care about how I present myself to other people.
Nah.
And they're gonna be like, "Why are you dressed in all red, Warren?" I'm gonna be like, "Oh, to receive $1,000."
Yeah, and they'd be like, all right, fair play. Yeah. Come on.
Okay, Okay. Red all the way, I guess.
What we're learning today is that we have very different tastes.
Apparently. All right, round 3. In exchange for $1,000, you receive $1,000 in cash, but all your bills smell absolutely awful. Versus, in exchange for $1,000, you have to go out on a walk dressed like Pikachu for 1 hour every week.
The answer is smelly money because this walk thing doesn't specify an amount of time.
For 1 hour every week?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
didn't.
how many
yeah.
weeks? Yeah. That's true.
Let's just say a month or half a year.
Half a year?
Yeah. So that's how many walks is that? That's 26
26
walks. 26 hours of your life dressed like Pikachu.
That's not worth $1,000.
I feel like you could just get rid of the money
$40
much
an hour.
faster.
I'd rather just
Yeah.
get the smelly ass money.
Yeah.
But like,
can-
imagine
you can
walking down the street
manage.
and like everyone's like staring at you because you smell.
No, you just put it in like a sealed bag.
Okay, have you ever had a bag of like peeled garlic, Anita?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how you put it in like 5 layers of Ziploc bag and it still smells like garlic? And I'm Korean. I'm like susceptible to garlic smell.
So you rather get paid $40 an hour to wear this Pikachu outfit?
Nah, I'll take the smelly cash.
Exactly. Come on.
All right, smelly cash. All right, round 4. In exchange for $1,000, you have to switch bodies with a stray cat for 24 hours versus you have to use a brick as a pillow for 1 week.
Cat.
I would
The
actually
cat.
choose cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Cat sounds way more
24
fun.
hours.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Although I am kind of concerned about what the cat would do with my body.
Oh, you're switching.
Yeah, because you're switching bodies.
Oh.
Yeah, the random cat is gonna be inside my body and it's gonna just walk around and do whatever.
If the cat's
piss
for
all over the floor.
me, the cat's gonna start trying to bite people.
So I'm imagining you on your
Like a
fours,
zombie. Like a zombie.
like running up to me, trying
Also,
to bite my leg.
I'd start rolling all over the floor. That's what my cat
But
does.
like somebody would take care of you, I think.
Yeah.
How would
Yeah.
we know?
Yeah.
They'll just be like, something's wrong. They're sick for 24 hours.
Yeah. That's a normal day at my house, dude. If I act like a cat, dude, I'm always following my cat, like acting like him, dude.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cat.
All right.
Cat.
You're gonna
We love cats.
switch with the cat.
Yes.
All right. We're moving on to the semifinals. In exchange for $1,000, you have to receive all $1,000 in cash, but your bills smell awful. Versus you have to dress in all red for 1 week.
All red.
Really?
Bro, look at this Kanye West photo I put up. That's fine.
All right. Let me pull the photo. Oh, this isn't all red, Douglas. He's
What?
wearing
How's-
orange shoes.
Those are the Red Octobers.
They're not
They're
Red
pretty
Octobers,
close.
Douglas.
All right, but imagine that with Red Octobers. It's fine.
But you're not Kanye. I'm not Kanye.
I don't care. I could manage. That outfit with Red Octobers, you're chilling.
Okay. Is $1,000 gonna get me a Red October to begin with?
No. Hey, you didn't say I have to spend the money on the red outfit. You just said it's in a
That's
red
true.
outfit.
Well, where are you gonna get the Red Octobers? Do you have
How-
Red Octobers just sitting in your house?
Where am I gonna magically turn into a cat, Warren? Come on.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Anita, which one?
I feel like the red clothing option is more effort for some reason.
Yeah, I take the smelly bills.
Hey man, I know Smelly. I worked at a fishing store. I've been in the football locker room after like a week of rain when everything smells like mildew.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes smells are debilitating.
But if you get rid of the money, like you just put it away.
But imagine the smell is so strong that the moment you touch it, the smell is imprinted in your fingers
Oh.
for a
I
month.
think just dressing in all red for 1 week. I'll just stay home for a week. Get $1,000.
That's true. You don't have to go out.
What?
This is fucking-
1 week quarantine for all red.
Yeah, to get
Yeah.
$1,000. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
All red, easy.
All right. Anita, what's your vote?
I'll go with red.
Red? Okay, we're going dressing in all red for 1 week. All right. In exchange for
Cat.
$1,000, you're a stray cat versus you're more likely to step on Legos.
Cat. Anita loves these Legos.
No.
Apparently,
no, the
she
thing
likes
is,
stepping on them.
Yo, maybe Anita got a thing for stepping on Lego. Maybe she's into an
don't-
activity of hers.
No. I started thinking about what you said about like what is the cat gonna do?
With
Like,
my
'cause
body.
it's a switch,
Yeah,
right?
you're switching bodies.
For
with
24
it's not you
hours.
it's not you become a cat. A cat goes inside you as well. Like you're switching places.
Do I trust the people around me to not let
Do you
me do
trust
anything
your
crazy?
roommates? And yeah, real talk.
My family.
Like I live
would
alone. I'll
say-
just lock myself up. You know.
You would lock. You have that enough time. You can prepare.
Well, I'm for the most part, I'm always in my apartment to begin with.
What if you go? What if you get out?
What you mean? If the cat gets out using my body,
Yeah.
how would it know to use the door?
Well, the cat finally has opposable thumbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're smart.
True.
My cat's pretty smart sometimes.
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 Sometimes he's a complete idiot.
I think I'll be fine if I'm. Yeah, if I'm at home, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I got a cut
Cat.
right now from my cat. It's my fault though. It was not his fault. I held him too long.
Oh,
Gonna see it?
sure. Oh my god.
That's pretty bad.
No, it was my fault. I held him, and he wanted to go, like jump onto the couch. So instead of just dropping him so he can make his way on the couch, I almost tried to like shuttle him, like toss him 2 feet to the couch.
Yeah.
And he was not happy when that happened. It was 100% my
Wow.
fault that time.
Well,
I think it'd be fine being a
we're
cat.
switching bodies with a stray cat for 24 hours.
Yes, sir.
What are the finalists?
All right.
Red
Final round.
outfit and cat.
Which one would you like to do? Switch our body with a cat or dress in all red for a week?
I feel like the answer here of what has the least amount of problems is just dressing in all red.
This is true.
That's true.
Okay, all the problems I mentioned with switching bodies with a stray cat, there's too many risks involved, you know?
There's actually too many risks.
But it's more fun. 24 hours?
It is more fun.
Okay.
That is fair.
Anita,
It would
there's
be
a lot
more
of
fun.
things in my life that is fun, but I don't do because it's dangerous. There's a
true.
long list of things.
Got a point, Anita. Got a point.
Anita, eating fried chicken every day is really, really fun, but I don't do it because I like my body. I like my health status, you know?
24 hours? Wait, but I don't know where the stray's been. Maybe I'm sick.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. You don't know what the stray cat's like. What if it's
What if I get into a
missing thumb?
fight?
Yeah.
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 What if like another stray cat just bit into his left
That's
ear?
true. Some of the stray cats we had at the shop came back after fighting other cats. It could happen.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Dude, it's a rough world out there. Now you're the one fighting the other stray cats. Stray cat street battle, you know?
There's a hierarchy, you know, and there's like social
Oh.
things for the cats.
And
that could
because you
happen.
just
Dang.
became the stray cat, you don't know the hierarchy. You don't know
That's
who's above
true.
you and below you.
Will I last 24 hours?
Yeah, I'd dress in all red for a week.
I'll dress in all
I'll
red.
dress
I
in
think
all
that's
red.
All
that's the
right.
reasonable choice.
All
You're
right.
Santa Claus.
I still like the option. I'd rather just not take $1,000 at this point after talking about these. I think that's the way easier option.
Well, you know, I mean, if I'm receiving $1,000, I would gladly dress in all red for a week. Now that I think about it,
It's easy. It's not too
yeah, I just
hard.
don't need to leave my apartment.
That is the correct
I'll just call in sick to work. Tell them I have
It's
COVID.
not terrible. Like, all red really that bad
No,
to be seen in
Now that
public?
I'm thinking about it, like I could get my groceries delivered. I could get food delivered. I don't.
that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I just would never leave the apartment. Is all I'm saying. If I'm dressing all red.
All right.
Okay.
This has been Soju Talk. It's been a fun episode. I'm really
Okay.
tired today. I had a
Did it
big,
wear out?
I'm
The
worn.
energy?
No, I'm worn out because of the whole like mattress situation I had today. Where I had to
right.
I had to go to IKEA twice because I messed up a mattress. Very
Mm-hmm.
tiring. But yeah, I think it's been a fun episode. Next week, listen, I'm excited for that EXID release. I am still unhinged though. I'm just a little bit tired now, but I will be unhinged in the morning. I'm old. I need a nap. Bye everyone.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.